Old Crocs, Tin Lizzies, Bangers, call them what you will, but all these cars here behind me have one thing in common. They all have a great deal of affection and perhaps even love from the people who own them, something which is not shown to modern cars. But what's the reason for this meeting? Well, today is perhaps slightly historic. It's the very first day that a collection of old cars in Jersey has been brought together with the idea of forming a club. So to find out more about the future of this club for old cars, let's speak to Mr. Delamayer, the man who has organised this meeting. Now, many people may well ask, well, why should anybody bother to look after and own an old car? Why do you?
Well, first of all, the old cars, to me, last longer than the new ones. And being as a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, these are really perfect for the job, you see. If there's any parts that go wrong, well, one can usually replace them if the cars are, well, one that's been on the market in its heyday, you know. And, well, that's the reasons, really.
Well, may I wish you all the very best of success in this new venture and new club.
Thank you very much.
The idea of forming the club came to Derek Bonham, Bob Kerwin and myself when we used to go out for Sunday afternoon drives with the three cars, that is the Humber, the Vauxhall and my Austin 10. The time had come when there were a number of other cars circulating on the island roads which were pre-war, and we thought it might be a good idea to try and get them together. Therefore we organised the Route du Nord gathering.
As we look back over the last 50 years of the existence of the Jersey Motor Club, I think we can all look back on those 50 years with pride and satisfaction. It's gone from strength to strength. It's obviously relies on new members, and it's to be hoped that the youngsters of tomorrow can gain as much satisfaction and pleasure from running our cars as we have done over the last 50 years.
Welcome again to the reenactment that took place in 1966 on this very day, the 16th of October. Thank you so much for such a wonderful turnout.
Over the decades, the Jersey Old Motor Club has thrived and grown, and now has more members than ever before. So when the call went out for members to bring their cars along to reenact that original meeting, there was no shortage of volunteers and plenty of beautiful cars to be admired.
Good. Right. Okay, we're almost there. Health and safety. Here we go. Right, here we go. Where's Simon? I'm right here. I'm
Higher! We have with us today Derek Bonham and his wife Paulette, who have specially travelled from France for this occasion. Barry Delamayer, who initiated the open letter that went round to everybody that he knew had a pre-war car. We also have with us today Peter Kerwin, the son of Bob Kerwin, who has spent a long time restoring his car, especially for this moment, and we're so proud to see it amongst the cars. The three main cars are over there.